Hey there, I'm back. We are outside right now and we are sitting at my loom. It's not a whole lot to see because it is a frame loom, but anyway, this is what I'm calling the scarf of 1,000 mistakes, and I love it. I'm still having trouble with my selvages, I think that's the word. But overall, the angle's not that steep. It's not as bad as the other textiles I've produced so far, so not too bad for what is, I guess, my fourth piece? I don't know. But this is my first full-length, actual useful piece. When I first started, I had a toy loom, and then if you look at my blog, you can see the Whoops It's a Loom, which is a tiny cardboard, well, not that tiny, but cardboard thing. And I've just been producing swatches, samples, I guess. But this, I'm actually envisioning something. This is going to be a scarf. And as you can see, it started out, I measured about a foot in width. And very messy warping there. Please just ignore that. Ignore that totally. And I've been weaving, and I've been, making the bubble through my weft and not pulling too tight, but somehow it seems to keep angling inwards. It has curves, but they're getting less and less pronounced the more I weave, so that's good. Let's get up so we can have, a more detailed look here. I'm starting out, just occurred to me now, I probably should not be shooting this vertically. Oops. A lot of tabby weaving going on here. This is some fun, I don't even know what it would be called, ribbon, yarn, something. I just expanded it to its full length, and it's really, really pretty. I thought it was more of a blue teal. Now it's more of a green teal outside, but oh well. And sometimes I've twisted and braided yarn together, and then I have this nice scrappy stuff. I'm going to do some more of that in another foot or two. A little bit goes a long way. But this is basically just for me to practice different types of weaving and get a little better. Like you see the tabby down here. I'm pretty proud of this part. This nice rusty orange. This is, I guess this is sumac. I probably screwed it up, but it looked so funky I just kept going. This is what I mean about the yarn of 1,000 mistakes. This is just two yarns together, tabby wove. This, I forget what I did here. I have no idea. And here we have this funky stuff I mentioned earlier, but closed instead of expanded. This bit was just two acrylics. I tried to ply them together. They don't seem to have really kept the ply, but at least they're alternating. It's nifty. And we have another little bit of this weird sumac variant, and I'm going to put in another block of turquoise tabby. So the reason for this is to show people what my work looks like in broad daylight, my beginner work, but also to let people know that you can do so much with this. I know this is really, really beating a dead horse, but weaving and any sort of fiber art does not have to cost $1 million. I'm going to just pull back here so you can see my whole setup. You see how basic this is? Got my water bottle over there. This is just wooden dowels screwed together and little brad nails. Now, I know not everyone can assemble this, but if you can, it's worth a try. Probably at a smaller scale. I probably should not have attempted 6 feet right off the bat, but live and learn. See, keeping my yarn in a laundry detergent box. It's very low tech here. In fact, I think the most expensive part of this whole setup is my shuttle, Excalibur, which I got, Windhaven Fiber Tools on Etsy. I'll link below. I forget how much this was, but it's really, really nice. I don't think it's meant to be a shuttle, but it works. So I want to emphasize to people how the yarn itself doesn't have to be $1 million, honestly. This is so basic, just a couple little stitches, and it's for a starter piece, it's pretty impressive, if I do say so. This is mostly acrylic. In fact, I think the only thing on here that is not acrylic is the sequin yarn or ribbon. And then this plum stuff is acrylic and wool blend. I'm living that Vanna's Choice life. So if you have a little ingenuity and you don't mind taking some creative risks, you can make things look pretty funky. So if anyone out there is watching this, anyone at all, and you want to get into weaving, just start. Girl, get a paper plate and cut some slits in it if you want. It is pretty fun. And eventually, as more you learn, you see what works for you, what doesn't. And there's always more to add to that. I've been watching a lot of videos on this, and I keep thinking of Mr. Gene Black's videos where he shows sometimes he makes a mistake in his weaving. And he always calls it, it's kind of like a Bob Ross for weaving. He always emphasizes how well you learn from it. And I really like that idea. So here's my own little contribution, me with my little pipsqueak loom and all that. So that's about where we are. I'm going to go ahead and post this and get back to weaving before it rains because it's calling for it. So everyone, here I am. Have a lovely day. Bye.